tankers, welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Droodles Blitz, and in today's live stream, we are going to be suffering in Blitz. It's pretty simple. Pretty dang simple. So, yeah, let's get straight into it. Let me know what tanks you guys want to see played, as always. And apart from that, I don't know why my game's not loading. There you go. My World of Tanks has a new bug now where if I don't press the Windows button when I click on it, it just doesn't load. Not really sure what causes it. Kind of weird. Hello, RuneScaper. Ragnarok. Also nice to see you on the channel, Hicks. TVP VTU, the Scepter. Of course, the Scepter. The Scepter. I swear, every time. Let me claim my Wasteland flag. I gotta say, I played in the Badger today. This thing is a frickin' beast. The Badger is finally the Goodger. It is absolutely the Goodger. I'm gonna be totally honest. Churchill. E3. You know what? I'm gonna do the E3. I haven't played this tank in a while. And interested to see how it's going to perform. So... do we want extra hit points or extra armor? I feel like extra armor is probably the better play, only because of the fact the hatch is going to get 4% more effective, which will make it even harder for people to cut through. I've also been trying rammer recently, just to see how it goes after the update, so we're going to try rammer today on all of our tanks. 59 patent seems capable. I mean, it got buffed, right? 10 or 15 more damage per shot. I guess that's not horrible. It was okay before, so maybe it is decent now. Alrighty, here we go. Oh. It said 0 for a couple seconds there and then kept counting down. I was like, huh? Or we've got Black Tiger. We're goated. That camo's kind of cool on the 1-2-1. Not the legendary style. That's modded, but indubitably. Alright, let's use our speed boost, and that's about as quick as we're going to be able to get into position. This vehicle is not the fastest. Nice to see you, Luis Sanchez. Greetings from Miami. Indeed, the most active city in America. Or the most fit, I should say. See, the thing about the E3 is it's not very mobile. Like, it obviously has super speed boost, but apart from that, it is very slow. So that's one thing you always got to keep in mind when driving the vehicle. They have a lot of TDs, and none of them are spotted so far. Driving. Well, 8 years later, we can see the enemy super conch down low. And see if I can get a shell in it. I'm going to cross and hope... okay, never mind. The 2 and 5 is going to insta-snap me, but still got a shell in return, so I'll take it. I was hoping that the 2 and 5B wasn't going to see me, but it's fine. We took a tank out of the game for a little bit of our health, which isn't that big of a loss, if you ask me. Okay, well, we have the VK90, and our 4005 evidently doesn't care. Alright, let's aim it on the lower plate. There you go. 690. Ah, we have the T100 on me. And the VK90 is going to focus me over the 4005. And he pens that. Ah. Okay. My bad. Clearly I'm just bad at the game, you know? Alright, well, we have the 2 and 5B. I just like how I'm being penned by a T100 LT in the front. Like, that's my fault somehow. Yeah, that's what I thought. There you go. Nice, absolute juicer of a roll there. That was actually a huge juicer of damage. Alright, I'm gonna pretend like I have a shot. And, okay. Cool. You got me. I'm just gonna say worth. Like, was it worth to throw your game away? I don't know what our 4005 was doing, though, to be honest. They shouldn't have YOLO'd in like that. We probably would have won if they didn't. I gotta be honest, I'm kind of disappointed with the E3 armor. We got penned in the hatch multiple times. Like, what the garbage, bruh? That 2 and 5, he penned me twice in the hatch. That VK90, I don't even know where he penned me, dude. I really don't. Maybe that VK90 hatched me as well, and the T100 hatched me. Like, what are we talking about? This tank is one of the most ridiculously strong hatches in Tier 10, and they're just going through me like it doesn't even exist. I don't understand that. Like, I'm not delusional. The E3's hatch is over 300 millimeters easily. I don't understand. I should have just gone with extra HP. I wouldn't have died. I would have actually been able to get another shell out. The hatch is, at minimum, 320 millimeters. That's 110 plus 217, so that's 330 millimeters of armor on flat. The T100 LT should not be able to pen that. Like, I don't understand how the T100 went through our hatch. Where's the T100? Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't understand how we got penned by the T100. That makes absolutely no sense. Even if you're running Cali, you should not be penning that, dude. That's ridiculous. You can see if you take off Enhanced, it does make it a little weaker, but okay. That's my life in a nutshell. We might win this game, but chances are we're going to lose the base cap. Oh well. I'm assuming we lost. Oh, wow, we actually won. I'm a little shocked that we won. I'm going to do another game in the E3. That was kind of unfortunate. As you can see, the E3 has strengths and weaknesses. I just don't understand how our armor didn't work at all there. You know, normally the E3 armor is actually pretty troll. But it absolutely trolled us in that specific battle. Okay. Play the Churchill. You know there's like 5 Churchills in the game. There's a Churchill Mark 6. There's a Churchill 3. There's a Churchill 1. There's a bunch of others. Churchill Defender. When you say play the Churchill, that's like the equivalence of saying play the Sherman. Which one? There's like 5. Great. So our Caro has decided they don't want to do the role of a medium, even though they only have 1 opposing medium tank. Which means that now I'm going to have to go to the heavy flank, which is fine. The E3 plays the role of a heavy. But it is kind of frustrating that I have to drive from where I was. Thank you very much for the donation. Appreciated. Yes, we can tune. Good job. You're doing great, Caro. Ooh, very, very good play. I'm going to make a basic maneuver here. Well, there you go. Spawn camping Ryan Matile. Very skilled player, as usual. You know, because it requires a lot of skill to spawn camp in a light tank. I'm making the correct play here, though. Okay, that's more what I expect from the hatch on this vehicle. Good job. And if you back up, I know for a fact you have no gun depression, so perfect, just like that. You only have 4 degrees, which means I can sit right here. I get another shell into the E4, and I can back up again. And you're cooked. That is the kind of play that I like to see coming from this vehicle. Got the E4 right in front of me. He bounces me again. And, okay. Not really sure how that's a bounce, but it was. Alright. Good job, Caro. Okay, that player's gone. We have to reload for a few more seconds, and not able to HE the Kron, but 727 is still a pretty big juicer. As we can see, my armor's actually working this time. We're hull down, it's working pretty effective. That's what I like to see from this vehicle. Alright, let's aim it on the, okay. Alright, wow. Thanks, game. Was this in the top right? I think your brain may be able to connect the dots and figure out what it is. It's crazy, bro. Nice shot into you. Let's put on my speed boost so I don't get hit. Nice. That was an insane amount of damage off of that Kron. Absolutely ruining that guy's experience. Let's see, is that Kron gonna back up? No. I don't really know exactly. Oh, goodbye. Not sure why you would poke that, my guy. It's not that hard to connect the dots. It really isn't. The dots say, don't poke. Okay. 100. Pens him. I pen him. 268 killed himself to shoot at me. Well, he had a decent game. Nothing incredible, but decent game. Hello, Elena. Oh no, the Rhymotile shot me. Nice base cap, though. Well, we gotta win. Doubt the Rhymotile is going to poke. They're just going to sit there and lose the game on base cap. Average spawn camping player experience. But we did fine, so I can't get mad. I can't get too mad at all. Do 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 do. All right, let's get our tune. Where are you? Oh, that's right. I need to add you to my friends list. Invite. There. Now, at least when you donate, I can platoon with you. I don't care what tier we play, so if you want to play the Sama, sure. Did we have any tier 9 suggestions? I don't... Oh, I guess we'll do the tier 10. It doesn't really matter to me what I play in, so I can do a tier 9. Let's see. I'm going to play... Let me pick a tank. I'm going to pick a tank. I'm going to play in... I'm going to play in the 4-5-2. This thing's an absolute bop. As I said, I'm trying Rammer on a lot of my vehicles, just to see how it goes, how my average damage is affected, if it's a benefit or a negative. Guess we'll find out. Hello, Ombre. Very steep prices. I think they're pretty average, though. I mean, the tunes are all the same and everything, but I feel like it's fair if you want to pick my next 3 mark, because it's going to be about 4 hours of playing. So, indeed. When would you say someone is spawn camping if he's in the middle of the medium flank? I would say that when he was spotted in the beginning, sitting on the TD hill, and then only went over to the medium flank after I spotted and pushed them off. Hey, you're driving the tank. I'm 3 marking right now. 4-5-2's a bop. Let's go halfers on what? The pick what I wear or the pick my next 3 mark? $500 to pick what you wear for 1 stream is quite a bit. Yeah, well, sorry. Don't know what to tell you. Don't know what to tell you. Hello, Alex, you goober. Look at that AI profile pic. Man, what's up with the matchmaker, bruh? I remember a video was like 20 bucks. Yeah, that was probably a while ago. Super Conquer. I haven't seen you playing it in a while. Yeah, we can try the Super Conk. I like the Skunk. It's got a good gun. It's got really good armor. And in general, it's just a really dangerous vehicle if you know what you're doing. Will we get into a battle? 2 minutes in queue now, guys. Ooh. The lame maker, indeed. The matchmaker is being quite lame right now. Bruh. This is Garbanzo beans. I'm gonna back out and go back in. Hopefully that solves the problem. Sometimes it does. Sometimes it doesn't. But I guess we'll find out. Where's Flossie? He messaged me the other day, and he's doing IRL stuff. There you go. Now we loaded into a battle. I got the rammer out of the crate. Well, the good news is that you can get a second crate for like $11. If you complete the rest of the event, you can get 16 or 17 of the currency in total, which means that for $11 you can get a second chance. So that would be my recommendation. $11 for an Annihilator or Smasher is a pretty good deal. Worst comes to worst, you get 2,500 gold. I saw MM being so broken right now. Not only with the autoloaders, but with platoons. Yeah, it's bad. Every game you play, look at the enemy matchup. It's a Tornvon and a Progetto. Both auto-reloaders, both incredibly strong. It's hard to enjoy this game sometimes because every single person plays the most cringe platoon possible. Okay, let's see. I'm not poking you, IS-5. But you will get clipped by my teammate. There goes half of an IS-5. Nice shell into the Emil. Unfortunately, he's backing off. I don't know what else they have is the problem. Like, they have a Tornvon. Oh, they're both spotted. Never mind. Okay, I can move up now. Speed, 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 speed. See if I can get some damage into the Progetto. Bonk. There you go. 476. That's always a nice juicer. Tree load again. 452 actually features a pretty good gun in terms of its DPM. It's not, like, insane, but it's totally fine. Like, you will get out shells. The problem is we're on flat ground, which is not really where you want to use the Tornvon. The armor is way more effective when using... Okay. How, game? How does that not pen? Honestly, how does that not pen? That's crazy. He's just going to go directly through my side armor. Because this tank... Oh, wow, he actually did. There you go, nice. This thing has very, very poor side armor. But I'm going to let my teammate take that player out of the game because he's dead-eye. Oh, never mind. Oh, never mind, never mind. He's still dead. Alright, well, we got the Centurion. And we have the Tornvon. Let's see. Obviously, I'm going to go for the Tornvon. I don't really care if the Centurion shoots me. This player is a bigger rat, and therefore they deserve to get HE'd in the booty for 660 damage. Alright, pretty good stuff. Now we reload. 3, 2, 1, boom. There you go, nice 418. We actually ended up dealing over 3k. As you can see, the gun on this tank is very nice. Let's see. Probably not going to be able to hit that ST1. No. Bro, I don't care about you. You have 18 health. Goodbye. Not a bad game, though. Concept is so boring, most of them are. I got 48% to 49%. It's going up. I mean, as long as it's going up and not down, that's all that matters. That's what I always say. It's all that matters. Alright, so let's try a different take. What other tier 9 can I play? I'm going to play in... I like the BZ a lot, so I'm going to play in the BZ battle. Churchill gun carrier. That was the Churchill you wanted me to play in? That was literally the last Churchill I expected you to be asking for. I don't care enough about getting the Annihilator for $10. It's a boring tier 7. I'll play like 5 games in it. Yeah. I have a lot of games in my Smasher. I don't even know why. I think when it was first out, I made a lot of videos on it. And I streamed with it a lot. But since then, I haven't really played it. Alright, let's move to the Spotler. Have I seen the EDP docu? No. I know that it was getting posted, but I didn't know it was posted yet. Nor hath I watched it. I'm just gonna poke it. Type 5 Heavy's getting obliterated. And the IS-8 is just backing up. Bro. I didn't know we were playing Wimps R Us today. Okay. See if I can get a shell into the Type 5, maybe? There you go. Pretty bad roll, but it's 500 damage, so it's better than nothing. I think the Type 5's on reload, so I'm going to ignore that. I'm going to aim on the IS-5. Wow, another bad roll. Pretty sure this tank is like 560 alpha, so low rolling every shot is pretty impressive. There you go. Not bad. 1,570 damage so far. You gotta make sure you pen him with that one shot. Nice. I can take him out now. Bonk. There you go. Not bad. We're up to 2,078 damage. They still have quite a few vehicles, though. They have a 268, they have a minnow. They have a lot of dangerous tanks. There's the 268. Nice. 538. However, our teammate is doing pretty horrible. Gotta be honest. Pretty dang horrible. I'm gonna back up and sit in the base. Great. The light tank, or the TVP on my rear, which is gonna suck. Okay, nice. Just try. Okay. Well, I tried to cap the base, but God forbid. There's nothing I can do about it. $475. $475 from a Hess shell, by the way. I could have fired standard HE, but the fact that my shell rolled 475 is crazy. You know what's also crazy? That we have a full health Caro. What have we been doing, my guy? What have we been doing? Well, you bounced the minnow once. Well, you penned him once. Good job. You gotta make sure you back up. Ignore the TVP on your side. Let him shoot you once, twice, 3 times. Don't get the clearing shell. Let the minnow shoot you. Good job. Very skilled player. Wow. Is ATAC a good light? Indeed it is. It is quite the vehicle. Well, I did 3,300, and our team sucked. I'm not really sure what else to say. I also can't believe that our high explosive rolled 475 on the 92E1. A min roll is 450, so basically we min rolled the high explosive. That's pretty impressive. I'm just very interested to see very quickly what that Caro's statistics are. Let's see. Where is he? Oh, there you go. 34%. Ooh, 35 and 34%. 90-day and 30-day stats. Very good. Very good player. As I've said in the past, all it takes is one bad medium to throw your entire game into the gutters. Okay. We don't have any tank donations right now, so let's see. Somebody asked about the ATAC. I'll play it. The A-Tackler. Try and vents. That's all good. All right. Holy low stats, indeed. That's why I said everyone has a right to their own opinion, even if they're wrong. I knew the CS was misplaced, but glad to see the self-correction. Leo and CS are similar levels. CS slightly ahead now. CS is not better than the Leopard one. I played the Leopard, actually, a little bit after I marked the CS, and the Leopard is still better. The CS is a very good tank, but the Leopard is an overpowered tank. The Leopard has 4,000 DPM, well, just shy of it. The Leopard has flat more average damage, flat better dispersion. The only advantage the CS has is 1 more degree of gun depression and slightly troll turret armor, but those 2 advantages don't make it a better tank than the Leopard. I would choose the Leopard any day of the week over the CS. As I said, I agree the CS is a solid vehicle, but I don't think I once said in my video anywhere that the CS was better than the Leopard. Hello, Mega Lion, how you doing? It's a lot of vehicles there. Ah, great. Is our team gonna do anything? No? No, not a single person. They're all just gonna sit here and make me get screwed by the EO. Oh my god, bro. Are we real? Are we real? My whole team is just not gonna do anything to help me. Wow. That's insane, dude. Nobody's gonna help me. Wow. My FV is helping, at least. I want to deal damage to this yo, but I don't want to lose health trying to deal damage to this player. Whatever, dude. Thanks, team. It's really challenging to support your freaking light tank that's doing the role of a heavy because you guys all wanted to go this way. My bad, bro. Clearly a skill issue. Clearly a skill issue. Don't worry, though. The game's already over. I should have just YOLO'd him and taken the clip. It's games like this that are annoying because my team benefits off of my punishment. Like, I'm sitting there because I expected them to help me push, and then I'm the one who has to deal with all of that. Goodbye. This tank's clearly good for the game, guys. Thank you very much for the donations, guys. Mirror CS. That's a wall, good sir. There's 375. There's 690. And 1, 2, 3. Okay. All of those shells were so delayed. I actually still did fine. I did over 3k, but that was kind of annoying. Provisions and equipment get it to 4k DPM. I mean, provisions don't really count. Or no, never mind, they do. The Leopard doesn't have 4k DPM. It has like 3,800. It's not 4k. I know that. If you're running rammer, it's 3,812, and we're running double food. So yeah, as I said, it's not 4k, but it's close. It's close. Okay. Here all started off. Donate if you want him to play a tank, indubitably. 59 Patton. Alright, thank you very much for the donation, Hicks and Ombre. Let's do the 59 Patton. I'm gonna keep on enhanced armor. This thing actually has pretty decent armor for the most part. Are you using a mod? Yes, I am. I think it's kind of silly. Wargaming doesn't give you the option to choose what garage you want. 3 tank destroyers. They have a Vickers CR, though. This is not going to be a very enjoyable game, I can already tell you. I'm going to start by going mid, because they don't really have anything in terms of mobility. I mean, they have a Vickers CR, but Let's be real, that tank's not going to make much of a difference, and when none of my TDs or anybody wants to actually support me, why would I support them? That's always the simplest thing I ask, right? All I need is one tank destroyer, one grill, one Yag Tiger, one TD to support me on the medium flank, just in case the enemy team sends it. But they're not going to support me, so why would I support them in the process? That's the question I always ask myself. Don't worry though. Their TD will sit there. That was a misplay from me, I will fully admit that. I played more aggressive than I should have, and bled health because of that. But, oh well. Can't say I'm perfect. What I can say is I've gotten the minnow bled out a bit, which is pretty nice. And we have the grill over here. There we go. Nice shot into the grill once. And we capped the base. Nice. Okay. Grill got spotted again, which means I can poke, aiming on the grill again. Ah, somehow the minnow hits that. Evidently, he's the goat. Well, we've bled out the grill a little bit at least. I can't believe that that minnow hit that shot. That's ridiculous. I'm sorry. Okay, we bounced the grill. Interesting. Let's see if we can hit that grill. Nice. Okay, grill's out of the game. That's pretty good. Can't hit the minnow. I'm not worried about the minnow. I'm worried about the rest of their team. I don't know what they're doing, where they're playing, or anything along those lines. Okay. My gun decided it did not want to work. I've got to wait a few more seconds. And now I'm going to cross it and pray that I'm not spotted. Okay, nice. It's aiming on the lower plate, the 7.52. We hit him once. And we hit him twice. Okay. Not sure how I didn't pen that, but my bad. See if we can bait the 7.52. Yep, there you go. Garbage players will make garbage plays. See if we can bait him again. Yep, there you go. It's aiming on the grill. Let's go for a tracking shot, locking him down. It's aiming on the 7.52. Never mind, he's already dead. And the only tank left is the Vickers CR. Don't know where he is. He might be AFK, because he hasn't been spotted. He hasn't even captured base C. Nope, he's been spawn camping the entire game. What a shocker. There's 259 off the Vickers. Bro would rather drive into the entire team than get shot by me. We did fine. We assisted 1,700. We dealt 2,600. Pretty good game, actually. Are you buying the Hummel garage decoration? Maybe. There's really got the Blitz pop-up offers in the corner? Indeed. We aced it, which is interesting, but I guess I did over 4K combined. I can't get too mad. Skilled enemy team. Alright, I'll do the VK90. I want the Type 5 heavy. It looks like a better mouse. It's not really comparable to a mouse. They're very opposite play styles. I mean, sure, they're both super heavies, but like a VK90 and a VK72, one can side scrape, one can't. That's a very big difference in terms of capabilities. Also, I've decided I'm sticking with Kali. I can't help myself. I can't help myself. I need to stick with Kali. It's like an addiction. Been dreaming to get the Waffen E100? No, you haven't. It's mid as hell. Do you think they should do more frequent balance changes? No. What they should do is individually balance a couple tanks that are too good or too bad, instead of rebalancing everything at once. That's the problem. Wargaming doesn't know that quality is in moderation. If you do everything at once, there's too many changes, nobody's going to remember half of them, and it's going to cause problems. The correct way to balance the game is be like, oh, look, the concept's too strong. Oh, look, the Kron's too strong. The Rhino's too strong. Let's specifically nerf these vehicles in particular, and then leave the rest the same. And then you can adjust based off of that. That's the correct way to balance the game. What Wargaming did for Blitz was they decided they wanted to rebalance every single tank at once, which basically meant that they were just going to wing okay. My bad, bro. Alright, KPZ just got chunked. Got the type. Okay. Is the IS-7 going to cross? Indeed they are. Get a nice shot into the IS-7. This is looking pretty bad, though. Gotta be honest. Pretty bad. Going to be backing up at this point. Okay. Not sure where my shell went, but I can tell you it didn't go into the enemy. We have the Caro over here, which we are going to aim in on the back of the turret with a high explosive. Nice. Caro's out of the game. Pretty good stuff. Alright, let's keep chilling. Got the 50B turning back. We have the IS-7 over here. And our 183 is still alive, which is obviously quite impressive. Nice shell into the KPZ. It's pretty good stuff. We're not doing anything crazy in terms of damage, but we've been holding. And that's the most important thing I can say. Where'd you go, KPZ? Goodbye. Oh boy, you got me good. 488. Good job, IS-7. You bounced me. Yep, let's aim it on your side. We're not going to do anything crazy in terms of damage here, but we did our job. The IS-7's not going to pen me anyway. Yeah, bar loads HE. Ooh, you really got me good. There you go. And all that leaves us with is the 50B and the waffle. What is PBR? It means physics-based rendering. It has to do with the tank looking better. Alright, keep on going. This waffle is most likely going to run away. Oh, we have the 50B right here. There we go. L tier health. You hit me once, but I don't think that went too well for you, I'm going to be honest. That's what's so great about the VK90, is that it's just got such a dangerous gun. I mean, it has great damage per shot. Its armor is ridiculous. This guy's cooked. Gonna try and get the clearing shell. There you go. And all that's left is the 50B. Our team hasn't been doing amazing, but that 50B is going to die. What I find interesting is that 50B is a 4K average player, and they didn't really play that impressive. They bled a lot of health in the beginning of the game to me and most of my team, and I don't know, they just bled a lot of health. We did pretty good. 4,652, 4 kills. Easily finished top on the team. I can't get mad. There's no reason to use Rammer over Cali. 9 out of 10 situations you would be correct. Okay, what's next? Give me some suggestions, guys. Give me some suggestions. The Tiger Mouse? Sure. I think the Tiger Mouse is completely unfair and overpowered beyond belief. That's my honest opinion on it. I was platooning with Wallet yesterday, and I was up against a Tiger Mouse. I bounced the flat side of the Tiger Mouse. There's something bugged with its armor. Wargaming won't admit it, but they messed up the armor. And I can show you. If we go to the Tiger Mouse... Oh, that's the wrong tank. Tiger Mouse. If you sit side on, the armor is supposed to be a pen. It's not. It's red. This is what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be a super easy pen. But when Wallet and I aim, I was literally shot the flat side of it, and it bounced. It was all red, the entire flat side. It makes absolutely no sense. Like, at this angle, I can understand it being red, but it was literally flat side. And it completely bounced the vehicle. There is something wrong with the Tiger Mouse armor profile. Wargaming screwed up the spaced armor, or some value on it. Whatever Blitzkid is showing is not correct. I don't know if I have the game still, but it's ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous.
At Lasone 1124 donated $4.99 through Super Chat. Tune, I am in BC.
Hello, Wrench. How are you doing? Not a great matchup. Of course, when I drive the Super Heavy, I get placed on freaking Canal. Yay. Thank you for the donation, Lazine. Literally sold every tank I had for it on the recent draw. What? Oh, the Tiger Mouse. It's a good tank, just its armor is completely broken. Also, I just realized that I have nobody supporting me. That's great. Wouldn't have mattered anyway. My tank goes 5 frickin' kilometers per hour. There it is. Yay. Isn't it so good for the game that Wargaming added bushes along the entire heavy flank? So tank destroyers can sit there and not only spot you through the bush, but shoot you with no punishment. And never be spotted. Oh, great. Yeah, this is really fun. I like driving super heavies on this map. It really makes me not want to kill myself, you know? I'm so glad that Wargaming announced that they fixed this map, too. That's my favorite part. They said, yo, guys, we fixed Canal. We added bushes along the entire flank of the map. That way, you can get farmed. We fixed it. Yeah, guys, we made it better. I genuinely believe whoever at Wargaming decided to make these changes should be fired. I remember I got Binu, and I'm not calling you out or anything, Binu, but you were like, you know, don't you think that's a little dramatic? No, I don't think it's a little dramatic. I don't. I genuinely don't. Because what you're doing is you're punishing people that actually play the game and have a brain by forcing them to be in situations they can't deal with. Like, it's just so stupid. If you actually listened to your player base and made balanced decisions off of listening to your player base, then I'd get it. But you don't. You just rework the maps, not understanding what the hell you're doing. Like, you guys fixed the Normandy spawns. I'm very happy about that. But what freaking bozo decided that, gee, you know what, we fixed Normandy spawn, so you know what we should do? We should make it so that if you're in a slow TD, now you'll spawn in a horrible spot on Normandy every couple games. Like, why? Why was that a decision that needed to be made? Unfortunately, I'm stuck in the water, so I can't move. The only play I can make is to face hug this guy. And then hopefully gun block. Okay. Went right through my armor. I actually did okay. I did 2,800, but I genuinely believe that the people who designed Canal and the people who rebalanced it and fixed it by adding bushes along the entire heavy flank should be fired. Or they shouldn't be in control of game design. I don't understand how you have merit on any fucking thing you're doing. Like, you deserve to not work under this company. If you ask literally anybody about the changes on Canal, were they a positive? 99% of the player base is going to say no. Literally, the only people that benefit are people that spam tank destroyers. It's so stupid. How are the teams today? They're fine. I do not care how old Canal is. I want it gone. Canal was already pretty bad before they added the bushes, and they just ruined it. What they needed to do is add more cover for the heavy tanks, but they didn't. They did the opposite. They actually gave heavies less cover, and they gave tank destroyers more capabilities. It's incredibly stupid. Why does E100 only have 2,750 health and 2,880 with improved assembly, and a Kron can have 2,740 hit points? It's not the E100 that's the problem, it's the Kron. The Kron should only have like 2,200 health. On World of Tanks PC, the Kron is some of the lowest health in tier 10 for a heavy, because Wargaming knows it has a ridiculous amount of gun depression, great turret armor, and a gun that's able to output a lot of damage in a short amount of time. Unfortunately, in Blitz, Wargaming can't get that through their thick skulls. They don't understand the fact that, gee, maybe the Kron shouldn't have 2,700 DPM, 9 degrees of gun depression, super speed boost, reticle calibration, a 1,230 damage clip that is able to output all that damage in 5 seconds. Like, the Kron was actually pretty balanced when it was first introduced into the game, or at least it was more balanced. It didn't have super speed boost, or even if it did, it was substantially slower because it only had a top speed of 30, not 34. It was like the Emil 2 in that regard. It had a 3.53 second intro clip instead of 2.7, and its DPM at max was like 2,200. Wargaming did the opposite, gave it more DPM, gave it more mobility, and basically have nerfed nothing on the tank. It's insane. It's insane. Legitimately, the decision making from Wargaming pisses me off. It really does. I've never, and like, I don't even understand it. If their argument's like, oh, well, we're trying to appease newer players. Well, if you're trying to appease and bring newer people into the game, then why would you want them fighting a hull down piece of shit tank that they can't counter? Who would want to do that? Let's pretend you're a new player and you're trying to grind your way down the IS7 because that's a pretty beginner-friendly line. You watched one of my videos on it, and you're like, ooh, look, the IS7 looks pretty beginner-friendly. Let me try it out. And you get your hands on the tank, and you play it, and then you get put up against a Kron, who's some 60%er, bald, frickin' 900-pound tryhard, who sits on the ridgeline, takes all of your health away in the first 5 seconds of his clip, backs into cover, you can't pen him anywhere. If you try rushing him, he puts on speed boost, reverses at 26 kilometers per hour, reloads his clip faster than you can even get over the ridge and kills you. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. The Kron is literally every single game you play. And if it's not a Kron, it's a concept. And if it's not a concept, it's a Rhino. And if it's not a Rhino, it's a VZ-55. Those tanks I just named have single-handedly ruined the matchmaker. Every game you play, there will be a concept, a Kron, a Rhino, or a VZ. They are all cringe autoloaders with way more DPM than they deserve, nearly impossible turrets to pen when using gun depression, ridiculous levels of mobility, and they have no real counter. Anytime you drive those tanks, it defeats the purpose of basically any other vehicle. Absolutely ruins the game. That's the problem with Blitz right now. And Wargaming, for some reason, refuses to just balance out those tanks. The Rhino is still too strong, because instead of Wargaming just nerfing the Rhino and leaving it nerfed, they had to give it freaking improved V-stabs. So now the tank has 10 degrees of gun depression. Why? Why does it need 10 degrees of gun depression? They could have just left it the way it was, nerfed the DPM, and it would have been totally fine. But no. No, God forbid we nerf a tank. We have to buff it as well. No, you don't. Just nerf it. Call it a day. Doesn't need a buff. Bruh. Oh, don't you worry, AMX. You're going to get punished. Oh, you put on your reactive armor. That's cute. I do not care. Now the Chrysler's going to focus me. Of course. There's 428. And you're dead. Goodbye. Who asked for Concept 1V to have double shot? As I said, there are people in Wargaming that deserve to be fired. And the person who said, you know what? We should give the Concept 1V a double shot should not be working under the company. They shouldn't be. They have ruined the game in that regard. They've absolutely ruined the game in that regard. I don't care if they get butthurt. People need to be called out when they make stupid decisions. And that's what my job as a content creator is to call out the stupid decisions that Wargaming makes. All the other CCs, apart from a few, are too far up Wargaming's rear end to actually call them out on anything. It was that way with Reforged, and it was that way with 90% of the things that happen with Blitz. People need to open their eyes and realize, gee, Wargaming is literally killing the game. They're killing the comp scene. That's already basically cooked. Like, it's horrible. I have no gun elevation. There's 340. Don't worry, guys, though. Wargaming has made sure that they'll add a double shot autoloader light tank into the game that can ruin your battle in half a second. All down tanks are unstandable. I don't know what you mean exactly by that, because that's not a word, but yes. Concept is more OP than Kron. It doesn't really matter, does it? It doesn't really make a difference. I don't want to fight any of them. I really don't. None of them are fun. They do nothing but ruin the game. Auto reloaders allow noobs to deal 1,000 damage every game, and that's why all tanks have them now. It's not really the noobs that are the problem, though. 40%ers driving the Kron aren't a threat. It's the tryhards. It's the 60%ers that do nothing but spam these overpowered tanks. They're the problem. Half the times I'll be playing Blitz with Wallet, we'll be trying to chill and have fun in the game. And we'll be placed against a double Kron platoon in like a VZN or Void. And it just does nothing. It just ruins the game. What skill are you proving? What fun are you having driving double Kron? How is it fun just to go into every game over and over, steamroll immediately, suck up all the damage, and win? You're not proving anybody that you're skilled. Like yesterday, I played the Ho-Ri on the stream because somebody donated for it. And it was literally the most brain-dead game I've played ever. I went through the 90-degree angle of a mouse right through the side. I put on reactive when anybody tried rushing me. I have 3,500 DPM. I trashed on everything, and it's ridiculous. Like, there's no skill involved, but that's the problem. It's horrible. It's horrible. It's Wargaming's fault, though. At the end of the day, as frustrated I am at the players who abuse these tanks, it's Wargaming's fault for allowing the tanks to exist. Instead of balancing out the game and understanding, gee, the Kron, the Concept, the Rhino, and the VZ55 all need to be nerfed, we're not going to do that. How hard would it be for Wargaming to nerf them? It would take one update for them to go out of their way, nerf those vehicles. They won't do it because they know that a very large percentage of their player base does nothing but abuse those tanks. It's the same thing with the 183. Wargaming's not going to remove the 183 from the game or nerf the 183 in any meaningful way because they know that it's the most popular tier 10, and if they were to do that, a vast majority of their player base would cry and moan. Wargaming has no balls. They're not actually willing to do anything that would upset their player base. Instead, they'll let their game die because anybody that's new to the game that tries to learn how to play this game has to run into some tryhard in a Kron re-rolling their account and farming their health. That's really as simple as it is. That's really as simple as it is. But there's nothing I can do about it. Also, you have microphone feedback.
It's probably because I'm using the laptop microphone.
Have you considered not?
So you want me to switch it?
I don't care. You had like 20 minutes to do that.
Alright.
Remember it took 1 year for Wargaming to remove the Sheridan missile? Wargaming wouldn't have ever removed the Sheridan missile. The only reason they did is because they got a bunch of backlash. Last meta was the E50M. Oh, that meta was horrible. The reactive armor, E50M, and M48 Patton YOLOs. Absolutely garbage. Alright. Let's see. Somebody's asking for the Sheridan. Sure. Now, Wargaming is allergic to just balancing the game properly. Hello, Hannah. They really are allergic to balancing the game properly. Like, even with this latest rebalance where they nerfed calibrated shells, they did it wrong. I already said this in the past. What they should have done is they also should have nerfed a couple tanks' armor alongside the Cali changes. The E50M should have gotten a turret armor nerf. Now it's physically impossible for any tier 10 medium to cut through an E50M. It's impossible. You cannot cut through the turret. With Cali or without Cali, It's not possible. So what Wargaming's done is they've basically put the E50M into just such an OP state because it just completely mogs every other medium. The Caro, especially with enhanced armor, is now basically not penetrable when using gun depression. It was really stupid. They should have nerfed the minnow hatch and the lower plate when they made these changes. Like, certain tanks have too much armor now, and it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure that out. I'm happy that they made the calibrated shells changes, but I shouldn't be struggling to pen a minnow as a skilled player because my tank physically doesn't have enough pen to cut through anything apart from the hatch. How are you feeling about your channel being back? It's been like 2 years. Sheridan's another tank that's just ridiculously stupid. I mean, I just took 634 health off that light tank, and I'm not even detected. And there you go. That Yag Tiger high-rolled me like crazy.
I go crazy right now.
He's venting to his therapists? No, I don't think the Blitz players are my therapist. I'm speaking the truth. Anybody that doesn't like what I'm saying, well, that sucks for them, I guess. Hey guys, the Sheridan's a really challenging tank to drive. I'm really breaking a sweat here. Oof. Challenging 548 into the Caro. You're dead.
Yeah, I know.
Why did you go there?
Well, I'm trying to give you some coverage.
You can do that from the bush.
I'm sorry. How did I know Carl was sitting there?
Oh, dang, that shot went way too high. Alright, well, Caro is YOLOing in the open, so he killed himself. Good job, I guess. And goodbye. Truly an amazing play. This team sucks.
I think we got it.
I don't. Because I still have to fight a Murat, which is not a very enjoyable experience. But, see if I can... Okay. Alright, game. I already know the Yag Tiger's gonna hit me. See if I can bait the Murat. Nice. See if I can bait him. If that Yag Tiger gets to me, I'm cooked. Bro, this guy is getting actually trashed on. Come on, shoot your shells. Yep, there goes one. There goes two. Oh no, he's gonna get me. Yeah, guys, the Sheridan's a really challenging tank to drive, you know? I really broke a sweat. All the skilled players that spam this tank, really, such a challenging vehicle to drive, you know? Oh no. What a challenging tank. $5,300 damage, 4 kills. Indeed, what an experience. Bro, this Murat. Yeah, sure, but the game could be fixed in one update. The nerfs and buffs to all tanks is easy. Correct. It is easy. It's very easy. Wargaming rebalances tier 10 every year. The difference is they make their own stupid decisions instead of listening to people that actually know what they're talking about. Okay. Let's see what other tanks I can play. I'm going to play a really challenging tank. A real ball buster.
What do you call it, ball buster?
This tank sucks. What's your guys' least favorite tank to fight? Yeah, the ball buster.
Why don't you call it the Nutcracker then?
The Nutcracker?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't like nuts. Damn, I lose an hour of stream. I was buying some stuff. Or I was buying baby oil. Nearly flawless gameplay. The only shot that missed was the one on the side of the Murad, but I don't think that was my fault. It's properly aimed. Why bother aiming when I can just flash? What do they not have so far? The E5, okay.
I think I'm making oh,
I don't know if you can, but can you get to my side?
I can try. I mean, I'm like 1,000 ping.
Great. That's very helpful.
I know.
Because I'm going to be flanked in a moment. Okay. Why do I tune with you? What help have you brought to the table?
I'm sorry. I didn't know Wi-Fi is gonna do this thing.
Okay, shell completely missed. Oh boy. I'm in an autoloader. Yay. That was very fun. That was very fun. BZT should be a tier 11. No. It shouldn't be. He's there for emotional support, or in this case, emotional damages, yeah. Or go to D100, guys. It's always the same thing. You always wonder why you get rushed and your whole team falls apart, and then you see some piece of shit in the E100. Flanking. Because that's what you do in a super heavy. You flank. This is the second time now I've seen somebody flanking in the E100. It's pretty impressive. Very impressive. Does the 60 TP actually exist, or was it only a concept? I have no clue. I doubted it existed, judging that Poland got pretty quickly taken over by Germany. Yep. Well, at least you admit it, Chara. Alright, you gotta get your Wi-Fi working, you ho.
I'm calling you ho.
Bitch, you did 0!
Ah.
I have the same camo for the 100 and Yagi 100. Indeed.
Yeah, I think next month I'm gonna get Google Fiber.
Well,
See if that's gonna work.
can't be worse than what you're currently experiencing.
Yeah.
People flank and get away with it? No, they don't. That guy didn't get away with it at all. He threw the entire game for the team and did no damage. I knew it was going to happen
You like
immediately,
Spectrum
too.
better or
What?
you
I
like
don't know, you're
Spectrum better
very
or Google
quiet.
Fiber? Okay. Do
Wallet
you like
owes Droodles a
Spectrum better
tank.
or you like Google Fiber?
Oh. I have Cox. $60 is a real tank but never built. Well, then that doesn't really make it a real tank. Okay. What a good shot, guys. What a good shot. I'm so glad that that 200 made an overaggression. Should have gotten punished and got away with it. That's crazy. If I had made that play, I would have been obliterated.
You paying for Cox in the
There you go. At least that one hit. Well, reloading for another 8 years. I don't even know where the enemy is. There's a Caro. Nice. Standard HE into the side of his vehicle for 1200.
At DMatiger 3882 donated $2 through Super Chat. Yo Didiles, how do you mod your skins? Steam? Tough.
I've already made a video on how to mod them. You'll have to go find it. Tempted to shoot the 268, but I'm going to wait for the 100 to make a crossing. Never mind, I don't have the angular. Guess we're going... Huh. Well, we got the 268, guys. Well, at least I'm being rewarded a little bit after dealing with that last game. Oh. WZ Blaze is unbearable? What do you mean it's unbearable? That tank's great.
At Droodles Rolls donated $3 through
Ah, okay.
Super Chat. One last tune coops.
Thank you for the donation. Nah, never gonna hit that. Shocker spotted TD. Yeah, well, he was frontlining. Let's see. Concept 1B has not been spotted the entire game, which leads me to believe that he's potentially AFK in this back corner here. Let's find out. If I roll around this corner, is he here? No. I'll take it. It's better than nothing. That's the one nice thing about the BZT, is that even if you don't pen, you're still going to deal a pretty decent chunk of damage. Can I stream snipe you? I mean, you can just tune with me if you donate. Might make it easier. Bonk. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. 6,100 damage in the BZT-70. Little shocking that I was able to deal that much.
I'm gonna go. I think it's the VZ is the main issue right now.
Alright, let me know if you fix it.
Well, I think it's the VC that's causing it because I don't have enough upload speed to join VC and playing game at the same time. So
That's pretty
maybe that's
sad.
why. I know, it's sad. Probably
Alright.
get I'm gonna get better Wi-Fi next month. Trust me.
Alright. Sounds good.
Love you, bud.
Thank you. Yep, have a good one, you poob. Alright, so I'm now in tune with Droodles rules again. Alright, let's see. You're gonna do the Samwa again. What's happening to you in the Samwa? What's a tier 9 I should play, boys? You know what? Let me do this piece of garbage. I wonder if the armor's actually okay on this tank now. Probably not. American E series tanks have the worst ammo rack, in my opinion. Now, the BZT-70 has the worst ammo rack, followed by the WZ-132-1, followed by the BZ-75. Chinese tanks just have horrible ammo racks. Object 140 should get better DPM, a little more gun depression, better turret armor, and better alpha. So let me understand this correctly. You're saying that it should get more alpha damage and DPM. You're saying that it should get better armor and gun depression. See, that's a wargaming statement there. That's making a molehill out of a frickin' ant. Like, dude, all it needs is maybe a little bit more gun depression. Or a little bit more turret armor. You can't give it all 4. It would just be overpowered. I do agree that the 140 should get a slight buff, but you can't give it everything. Oh, we have the T-30. Okay. I really want to mold. I really do. It's hard not to sometimes. I just, like, okay, good. That's better. Alright, well, we just chill here for now, I guess. This tank doesn't really have DPM. But it does hit hard, so there is that. Great accuracy, yeah. Okay. Yo, TS-60, my guy, you're garbage. Well, I've bled a lot of health to deal 2 shots of damage because my gun has decided to punish me. Autoloader always better, not this one. This is one of the first tanks that Wargaming actually balanced as an autoloader. Because it has horrible armor, horrible accuracy, horrible basically everything. There you go. But it does hit hard, so... I can't say everything about the tank sucks, but most of it does. There's 580. Good job, LT. That was a great play. Making a mountain of a molehill, yeah, that's what I meant. But my brain died. No. You don't get to hit me. Now you do. Now you can shoot me all you want. Goodbye. What's funny is that I still did okay in this game. This guy's gonna run away. And he's dead. Not bad. No, I got the rammer. Well, that sucks. I actually got the smasher, but I already have it, so doesn't really matter. Camping Tornvon, indeed. Is buying the Lorraine a good choice? It's okay. It's kind of a mid vehicle. I guess Chara died. Thank you for the tune. Leo on total domination is OP. Leo's just OP in general. Char, I don't know if you heard what I said before about tuning. Let's try the Leopard. Put on Cali. Put on Refined. The rest is totally fine. There you go. Only keep tanks that you actually like to play. Sell everything else? No. That's a stupid comment. Keep every tank that you get. There's no point to sell them. You're literally losing every time. That'd be like the equivalence of getting a new car, not liking the car, and then immediately selling the vehicle for half the price you bought it for. If you sold it for the same price you bought it for, or only a slight decrease, then I get it. But selling something for a substantial amount less than you paid for it doesn't really make sense. There's no reason to sell vehicles. Now, the Rammer, maybe, but generally I would not recommend to sell tanks. All right, let's move over here, and let's see. Oh, there you go. I spotted a whole bunch of tanks. Don't really want to be hit by any of them, though, so we're just going to chill back here for now. Nice. Look at that. Look at how hard they're trying to hit me, bro. Do you see that? Alright, T-30 moved at least, but the 121 hasn't. Like, bro literally is trying to sniff my ball sack, dude. Tried once, gun did not work. There you go. That's where the Leopard has an advantage. Oh, yeah, I mean, dude, the CS just doesn't hit these shots. I'm sorry. It doesn't matter how much you like the CS. It doesn't hit those shots. Like, this gun is just so much better than the CS gun. That's why, for me, I like the Leopard more. Now, we're not going to get any damage because the entire enemy team sucks and the game's... Okay. Don't worry, we hit our crazy shots, but then we can't hit the flat side of an E75. Games like this just suck, though. I mean, we did nothing because their whole team stared me down. I tried to make a play, they all stare at me, and game's over in like half a second. I mean, I'm going to do okay. But there's only so much you can do when you're on Himmelsdorf in a lightly armored medium. We did fine, though. Nah, I got the Annihilator. Solid tank. Solid tank. I ordered some more lights for my my gun wall, by the way. I think I got some bigger lights for the ones up here. I think these are like 10 inches maybe. So I got ones that are 15 inches. I'm going to put those up there. And then I'm going to put those ones over here above those guns. I think it'll look better. That's the plan. Another tier 7 I won't use. Okay. Are there any other tanks? Give me some suggestions, guys. I'll probably play 3 more games today. If there's any donations, we'll keep going. If not, I'll probably end the stream off. What type of rifle is that? I don't even know. I don't really know much about rifles. It's I think it's 7.62. I don't think it's not 5.56. It might be 5.56. I don't remember. I haven't shot it. I bought it. It wasn't cheap. I just wanted to buy one because I wanted to. And that's about it. The shotgun's a Caesar 20 gauge. BZ75? Sure. Rules, would you not be able to try hard in the 2 and 5e, or is it just not possible? I don't know what you mean by that. I 3-marked the 2 and 5e and averaged like 4,200. It's an incredibly stupid tank. Alright, where is my...
At
Well, what did I say I was
Ilfofo4
going to play?
donated 99
BZ75,
cents
that's right.
through Super Chat.
Thank you for the donation, though. Appreciate it. Is there a tank you wanted me to play, or just a donation? Have I fired 50 BMG? No. But I have fired 50 AE, which is my 2 Desert Eagles. Last game, your suffering gave me a 4K game. What, were you on my team or something? Rush C. I'm not gonna rush it, but I will play. BZ75 actually has like decent turret armor now. Prog 46. If you ever mark it, I want to watch that. Hey, if you donate $95 more, I'll 3 mark it on today's stream.
Donated $5 through Super Chat. Prog 46. If you ever mark it, I want to watch that.
Speed. So, I do have the E100 coming over here, at least. It looks like most of my team is. The only tank that's not is the T-22. I was the Samwa. I didn't even know we had one, I'm going to be honest. Nice. 660 chunk into that player. Ah, skilled leopard. Very skilled. Bonk. 630. This thing does hit hard. Nobody can deny that. The gun on this tank is quite nice. Those mods help improve the map a lot? Yeah, they do. There's another 595. Well, we've done 1,800 so far. I haven't had the opportunity to high explosive anyone yet, but we've done okay. Also, Leopard, I know might sound crazy, but you were showing your entire haul there to that pattern. We have the Bat Chat, which I wouldn't have been able to H even if I wanted to, because he was behind a brick wall, but we max rolled him and took off a third of his health. Well, we reload again. Our team's still not doing great. Our T-22's dead, but we do have the grill. So I guess that's something. Oh, 460 bounce. There you go. 617 off the enemy M60. Not bad. The E4 got absolutely chunked. Bonk. There you go. That player's out of the game. That's pretty huge. And let's see. What is the E4's big brain plan? I have to take this E4 out of the game before I can help out my teammate. There you go. Okay, the Bat Chat's going to try and hit me. I don't really want that, so I'm just going to sit here where the Bat Chat can't hit me. I find it impressive that this guy knows I'm on reload. 878. That's gotta hurt, I gotta be honest. Now we're gonna back up from the Ritter, so I can't be hit by that. Let's angle this way. There we go. He's gone. And all that's left is the enemy Ritter, who we are going to load a high explosive on and completely miss. Well, that's fine. The Ritter takes my teammate out. We have to reload for a few more seconds. And come on. Ah, dang, dude. I could have done almost 6K if we'd hit that. Either way, the BZ75 did a pretty good job. I can't really get too mad. 100 big ones? Yep. 100 big ones. It's your only opportunity. There we go. I'll take it. I should have saved my shot, though, on that Ritter. I got greedy, and I should have just waited, and I probably would have gotten... Well, I definitely would have gotten the shell out. Have a good one, Patso. Alright. I have a donation for the Prague, and that's it. So it's the last... Well, actually, no, I'll do one more after, because I said I'd do 3. BZ75 is goated, indeed it is. A Prague. This tank has 275 APCR pen. That is ridiculous, I'm sorry. What time is it in the US? There's 3 time zones in the United States. It's a big country, so... It can be anywhere from 4:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. in the United States. Wattby ads are peak. Oh god, not the World of Tanks Blitz ads. Spectaculo. Time is it for me? 3 p.m. I'm going to chill right here, and we have spotted a whole boatload of tanks, including Centurion ramming his teammate. I don't love this. I do have teammates, but not a lot. Our Tegeti is just kind of YOLOing up. Okay. I'm leaving. Okay, whatever, dude. It's just, it's such a waste. Our team split. Our 901 decided that they didn't want to do the frickin' role of a... Oh, really? Okay, my shell completely... Yeah, good job, buddy. You drove into a wall and killed yourself. Very skilled. Good shot from the Prague. So far, this game is not going great for the Progetto. Could be going a lot better. Okay. Shell velocity on this thing is utter garbage, dude. Okay. Third time. Oh, we already went through all of our clip. Oh, great. Wow, I penned my second shot of the game, guys. This tank may be OP, but it doesn't really change the fact that the gun has been absolutely screwing me over in this battle. Wow. I'm actually kind of speechless for how bad the gun has been behaving. It's pretty insane. Alright, well, we have the turtle, and I'm sorry, Mr. Turtle, but I'm going to leave you. Sama, thank you for the donation. There's 1. 2.
At Droodles donated
3.
$2 through Super Chat.
Not bad.
The Salmo SM, it's so
Our
broken.
team's pretty bad. Yeah, this team's really bad. Good job. It's very challenging to drive a smasher and not get immediately cooked, you know? There's 1. 2. Then we're just gonna bail this way. Good shot from the Caliban. Reloading. Okay. Centurion's basically gotten away with whatever he's wanted the whole game. GG, this didn't look like much of a GG to me, I'm gonna be honest. Looked like a garbage team. I did 2600, my gun missed every shot it could. Is Droodle secretly Sweetie Fox? The hell is Sweetie Fox? We still got 243 mark XP, which would actually be enough to 3 mark it. All right, we have the Samwa. I want to do the Blaze first, though. I said I'd do the Blaze, so let me whip it out. Yeah, this thing is APCR. I thought it did. Google it on stream. Yeah, I'm not going to Google it on a tab you guys can see. I'm assuming it's a furry. 4 million followers on Instagram. It just looks like a cosplayer. I'm assuming they have an OnlyFans or something. I don't know.
Chara61 donated MX $50 through Super Chat.
260.
Poos.
Thank you for the donation, Chara. Told you, if you want to tune with me, Chara, you can donate too. Ha 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 ha. That's all I got. Alright, let's head over here. $260 poops? What? She is a PH channel? I see. Didn't know you were into that, Hannah. Unfortunately, nobody on our team is spotting up the mid, so if something pokes here, I won't be able to see it. Huh. So far, not much is going on. At all. Can't hit you. Let's tune. Alright, I don't know what your account name is.
Chara61 donated MX $50 through Super Chat. Welp, let's tune poo.
Got the Judo, which I can't hit. Got the Bison. So far, not a very gaming game. Can't hit the Bison. Might be able to hit the VK. Nope. Nope. Tried. Let's try again. Have a good one, Elena. Nope. Well, I can't really blame the Blaze for this, but this is quite the game. Oh my god. How long, guys? How long until I get a shot of damage out? Great. It's really enjoyable. Oh my god, that's great. Oh. How many more times can my gun miss? Hey, wow. I did it. I'm so proud of myself. I penned a shot. 0 damage maybe incoming. Brother, you know how bad I would have had to have done to get 0? Just because my gun screwed me over doesn't mean I'm gonna... Okay. Oh, but I hit that. There you go. That's my average Blitz nutshell experience there, bro. And I should have gone for his lower plate, but I'm stupid and threw health away that I shouldn't have. That's on me. There we go. Bulk. There you go. Nice 422. I do like the fact that this thing has a 400 alpha gun. Dang. I was hoping that would overmatch, but it didn't. Let's move up a bit. Maybe we can dig him out. Bonk. I don't want to be hit by the super purging. Nice. Nice. So, what's funny is that this game started off with me having 0 damage for the first, like, 2 minutes. Every shell missed. But somehow I still managed to deal 2,700 and possibly even ace the take. Kind of shocking. Kind of shocking, not gonna lie. I'm 25. I don't care to spend some money on fembles. Good, give me more. Fill me up with money. Alright, I still don't know your account name, Chara, so I can't tune with you unless you send me your account name. What's your account name, Uber? Alright, next I have to play in the 260. Most mid-tier 10. Oh. Of course, frickin' Yahweh is in your name. That's right. I remember now. I'm assuming this is you. You're not bad. I'll give you credit. I was expecting potentially a 40%er, so I'm happy you're not. Nice to see you on the channel, BlackRock. Hannah, you don't play in the NA server, you stinker. Double 260. Bruh. I hate the 260. I think it's average. Charlie Squirt. What am I reading? 15%? 15% what? Wishnabra. E50M, thank you very much. Bo blob. Yeah, thank you. You're lucky you just came at the end of the stream too, because I was about to end it off after this next 2 games. Thank you very much for the donation, though. Okay, they're not going this way. Speeg is Keeg. I need to get behind them as fast as possible. So let's keep on going. Okay. That's where I aimed. That's the worst part about this tank. The gun is just hella mid. At least that one penned. I mean, the game's already cooked at this point. Nice. Nope. This is cooked. I'm not even sure what to do. Our team should not have gone up the bridge, and they did, and the rest of our team is being completely encompassed. Okay, and I'm stuck on a freaking stair. Nice. There's one shell into the V4. Come on, reload. 3, 2, 1. There's 2 shells into the V4. It's not horrible. Puts me up to 2,000 damage. I don't know what I want to do. Okay. As I've mentioned, the gun on this tank is hella mid. This is why I don't like the 260. It's not because of the fact the armor is pretty mid. It's because the gun sucks. Why does the gun struggle to pen a freaking exposed Type 71? It shouldn't. Okay, bro just butters right through me. Chara, you played a bit poorly. Oh, you played really poorly. You missed both shots, bruh. Disappointed, Chara. You needed to hit those shots. It was actually winnable. Thank you for the donations, Bob. Chara, you did 9 on... Okay. Alright. Okay. I'm gonna touch you. 900 damage? I have to play in the Samwa. You're gonna get touched. I thought you were doing good stuff. E6 will forever be the Heavium goat. G-Source pretty good too. Is Wargaming did make an armored 4005. It could cost 1,000 bucks. Amazing. The Convoyer already cost like $1,000, so.
At Bob Lole 1825 donated $2 through Super
Time
Chat.
to redemption. You better.
183.
Chara, if you have one game where you deal more damage than me, I'll send you feet pics. You still owe me feet pics. Guys, Char's owed me feet pics for like 3 months now, and he's a little bitch and doesn't send them. He lost a bet, and now he needs to fork him over. 4005 bad. No, 4005 good. Bob, buy us a maid dress stream. Bob would have to donate a lot of money for that.
At Bob Lole 1825 donated $2 through Super Chat. Saint email.
Saint email. Indeed. All right, guys. What should be the... All right, so if I do better, less damage than Chara in any game, I have to send him my feet pics. But what should Chara have to send if he doesn't deal more damage to me in any of those games? Concept 1B is currently the coolest tier 10 tank. No. The most OP, yes. The matchmaker is cooked. The matchmaker is cooked. I'm gonna back out and go back in. Oh, because you're in a tier 8! Oh my... You are in tier 8. You ape. This is tier 9. Brother. What are we doing? I can't. I backed out and I saw the frickin' T28 Proto. And I was like, what? Wait a second. Armpit pics? I don't want armpit pics. Bro is definitely not locked in, indeed. They say Kron is getting nerfed this year. It better.
Donated $2 through Super Chat. Vindicator,
God, the Vindicator. We're not going to be playing anything if the matchmaker isn't going to load us into a game. Is the goddess a goddess? What does that mean, Chara? Bro, even then, the matchmaker's still taking a while. Diff photos? Okay. Okay. At least ask me out to dinner first. Hello, Double Dog Dad. How long? Make your bets. How long are we going to sit in queue? We're almost at 2 minutes now. Almost at 2 minutes now. Woo! Now we're talking. Yeah. There we go. Finally, bruh. Fine, Chara. You said it. Diff photos. If you deal less damage to me every single game. If you deal less damage to me every single game, deserved. 100% deserved. Why are there no other Wattby content creators? Because it's a very niche game, and it's almost impossible to become popular nowadays. I donate $100. Could you do Agent 47 costume? I don't even know what that is. Alright, well, I did 900 damage already, which is pretty good. Tongue picks? Anna, you're a freak. Poke it, yo. Ah, the Progetto spawn camping. A goated player, as always. 1. Okay, thanks, game. 2. 3. Well, I still took a decent amount off. Your Lord Wargaming gave me a command first crate. They know I'm not a threat. What are we doing? You have gun depression. Just shoot him in the upper plate, you stinker. Oh, great. Yeah, there it is. Yay. We love the 183. Such a good tank for the game. Thankfully, he was horrible and allowed me to still get 2 shells into his vehicle. Look at him. He still wants to shoot me. What a little frickin' rat, dude. Oogie boogie, yeah. That's so good for the game. I'm gonna kill myself so that I can ruin your game. Yay. Oh, thanks, gun. I truly love the amazing accuracy that this vehicle features. Well, I did 2,900, so it's better than nothing. I just like how my whole game is ruined because some piece of shit 183 drove out in the open and killed himself to shoot me twice. Skill. Very skilled. Doesn't really matter, though. We won. I did my job. Goodbye, IS-7. Goodbye, Progetto. How much money did you have to spend to get a maxed account? Many dollars. many money. Well, you didn't do as much as me that game. Alright, what do we got donations for? I have to start with the E50M. E50M is such a good tank currently. Then I have the 113G, the Goodger, the 183, the Sturamill, and the Vindicator. .183 gets away with so much. Yep, it's because nobody punishes them. For me, 183 is not bad of an experience to fight, but if they make the gun harder to use and lower the armor, all they need to do is ruin its armor. It doesn't deserve armor. It makes no sense why that thing has armor. It has never made sense to me. Agent 47 is from the Hitman game. Oh, the bald guy with the frickin' QR code on the back of his head. That's who we're referring to. Let's keep on going all the way wide. Got Caro. Nope. I tried. Alright, let's reload. Okay, amazing. Amazing RNG! I should be able to poke this without showing my hull. So there you go. Nice shot into the Caro once. Chara, you're appearing to get potentially beamed on. Oh, I love my RNG, guys. It's incredible. The fact that my shot missed that Caro like that is pretty impressive. Alright, let's see. There's the 183. Aiming. There's one pen. Good job, Chara. You're goated. Truly the skill. Damn, Camp Reffy. Yeah, but you knew he was there. You knew he was there because he hit you the first time, you goober. Okay, well, you're still at more damage than me right now. But you won't be. There goes 301 off you. There goes 390 off you. Good shot, 4005. There goes 315. Well, I did okay. Not the craziest game, but not a bad game. What's a costume you'd go out of your way to wear? What, like, not being paid, just a costume I'd wear? A Stolfo, of course, no. I don't know. Never really been in the cosplaying. Alright, what was next? There was one for the 113G. I have not played this tank in a while. But I can tell you it'll be quite dumb. I need to put on engine accelerator. There you go. Always got to put engine accelerator on. What is your mod for the map changes? I don't know. Just go to 4 Blitz. You'll find it. These mods are great. People are asking for them in all comments. It's because I only pick mods that are good. There's a lot of really goofy mods that don't look cool, and I run ones that actually look nice because that's what I do. Yeah, like, why would you want the freaking stupid Lucky camo for the 113G when you can run this, and it looks substantially better? Speed, 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 speed. Char, that's my tank you're driving into. I'm going to call you a slur. Something's in base B. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Guess I'll bounce the light tank. My bad. I hate that I don't have gun depression for this spot. Nice. Big juicer into the E4. There's the 2 and 5B. Let's just sit right here and wait. Well, the Vickers poke, the 4 is repositioned. There's the 4005. I'll just keep waiting. Come on. Oh, come on, back up a little more. Just like that. Thank you very much, good sir. There goes a big chunk of your health. Good job, 183. You killed yourself. Alright, let's move over here. Let's make the shot into the 260. There you go, he's gone. Now we can move up a little bit more, aiming on the 5A, take him out of the game. Ooh. No thanks. And he still snaps in it because it's a 4005 and it never misses. It's a ridiculous tank. Okay. I love the 4005. It's such a fun vehicle. My favorite part about the 4005 is that it just never gets punished. Well, I did pretty good. 3,900, and we had a win. No, Hannah, you're not going to get me to bark. Did Chara do more damage than me? Nope. Oh my god, Chara. What am I looking at, Chara? What are you doing? At this rate, you're going to have to send me a dick pic, bro. I've only got 3 more games to go. Oh no, 4. 4 more games. I'm gonna keep Callie on the Badger. Alright, good your time! Ah, you're really getting out the degenerate tank. Can you not apply for a Wargaming game designer? Even if I did, I highly doubt Wargaming would hire me. If Wargaming wanted to hire me, they could just message me and say, hey, we could use your expertise on balancing the game. Wargaming would never dare do that. They might actually have a good game. Goodyear time. Time to roll out. The thing that's weird about the Badgers is it's actually pretty mobile. 5 games in the BZT. That's not how it works. You can't donate $2 and get 5 games in the BZT. You get 1 game. I appreciate the donation, but that's not how it works.
5 games now BZT 70.
Alright, well, we're still moving up. Not seeing much so far over here. 5 games in total. Oh, I see what you mean. Well, Chara's gonna have a pretty good start here, because he is probably going to ruin the Sheridan's day. There you go, 436. Not bad, 504. He's gone already. Let's see. Concept is over here. Okay. Ricochet. Ah, he's firing HE. The GOAT. You know he's skilled when he's shooting high explosive. Yes, good one. That was a great play there, Caro. You really got me. Really, their heaviest spawn camping. I can't with these players, dude. I can't. Oh, there goes half a Chara. I have to be really careful here, because that concept could roll up behind me and make my life very unenjoyable. But I'm hoping that he doesn't. We are going to move all the way over here, cross the gap, keep on going. Nice. This is where driving the Goodyear once again feels pretty good, because I can farm out the 60 TP, and he's really not going to be able to do much against me. Unfortunately, he already got kind of nuked, didn't he? Yeah, he did. Alright, well, we have the 183. Good job, you bounced me, you're trash. Well, Chara, I think you may have had a better game than me. Yes, yeah, make sure to take that corner as wide as possible so I don't have the opportunity to move up. Thank you. There's the concept. Go, go, go. No. No, don't back up. Oh, damn. Chara's gonna deal more than me. Never mind. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. Chara may have done more. I did not have the opportunity to really farm. 3,200 isn't bad, but I saw Chara hit at least 4 or 5 shots. Yes! Never mind. Never mind. I thought you did better than you did. Okay, we're fine, guys. We're fine. Alright, what's next? A 183. Oh, God. I'm glad I collected 10 master badges on the Badger before it got sold. I have quite a few on the Badger, but I also have, 1,400 games or something in it. 60 TPs camping in the bushes instead of the TD2. Yeah, their 60 did and our 60 did. Both very skilled players. Oh, butt chug on the enemy team. Yeah. 07. I hate when people say 07 to me and they do it in global chat. Like, dude, do we need to announce to every single player in the entire battle that I'm on the team? Like, brother. Okay. Yeah, the 6 DTP's a new tank destroyer, indeed. Hmm. I'm gonna move right over here. Of course, the moment I back up, the IS-7 drives out in the open. But we still got the shell out. There goes 1,000 health off that player. I'm sorry, did you not enjoy that? Yeah, unfortunate. That's the life of a 183 right there. Hmm. Not much going on right now. Apart from the 5A losing 1,000 health to me. This tank is so ridiculous. I saw you shoot. Did not see a shell come out of your tank, though. They have two 4005s. Oh, there's one of them. There you go. Well, I'm over 3K, just like that. Reloading again. 0 damage. Damn, Chara. What are you doing? Okay, well. I got 0 damage off of that 5A. There you go. I did fine. 3,600 isn't bad. This tank's so stupid, dude. I could drop a $300 dono. But will you? I'll give you one time offer, Bob. If you donate $300, I'll let you pick what I wear. I'm gonna regret it. Well, I did pretty good either way. What else do we have? What else do we have? I have a Sturm Mill. Got caught in the open. Prob's not, but if I do 10-hour BZT stream. 10-hour BZT stream? I feel like $500 should be a 10-hour BZT stream. That's going to make me literally kill myself. Why don't I open an ASMR channel? No. What are you in, the Annihilator? Okay. Now you're tryharding. I see how it is. I see how it is. Fair enough. I don't know if 300, how much money would that be hourly? $300 divided by 10, is that $30 an hour? It's not like horrible, but it's literally 10 hours of the BZT. I'll do 5 hours. If you do $300, I'll do 5 hours. But I'm not going to do 10. I would rather kill myself. Come on, Bob, we are with you. Chara, you just want me to be in a frickin' femboy attire. That 500 would go to therapy? Yeah, indeed. Come on, game. Give us a battle, please. Thank you. It's a tier 7 match. Five hours of the BZT sounds like an absolute nightmare. Yeah, it does. It really does. I'll probably save it for another stream, thank God. Do not make me play in the BZT for 5 hours. There's definitely a delay in this game, as you guys can see when I press left and right. It's about a second delay. I was doing a space yesterday, and he hasn't played since they added the Brazil server. And he was like, oh my god, what is this horrible delay? And I was like, yep, welcome to the NA server, where Wargaming prioritizes 5 people that live in Brazil for some reason. Am I spotted? Yeah, I need to back up. Alright, I should be undetected now. Problem is they have 3 tank destroyers. I knew it. I'm not even spotted, dude. It's because of this freaking Panther M10. Yeah, I'm not spotted. The Panther M10 was. And because he sat behind me, I got shot. Like, are we real? These are the freaking teammates I got given, guys. Not entirely sure what to do here. I'm spotted. I'm going to be shot on the side. This is pretty horrendous. Poke it. Nice. Well, I hit the shot at least. Ooh, you got him good there, Chara. 200 damage? You really juiced him. I'm cooked. Yep. Nothing I could have done. Our team sucked. I think Chara might deal more than me this game. Especially because he's in an Annihilator. Well, there's hope. Well, they're all bouncing you. Will they continue? Nope. Chara, if you did less damage to me, I'm going to be so disappointed in you. Brazil ain't even in North America? No, it's not even close to North America. I did 1676, and Chara did 800. You're in an Annihilator! How did you only do 800 in an Annihilator? Sir, what are we doing? What are we doing? Chara. I don't ever want to hear you call me bad again. You're fired. Oh my god. I can't believe you. I can't believe you. T95 ain't that bad. No, it's pretty OP. There's a guy on our server who's a total one trick on that tank and literally mating it. Alright, here we go. You're in the Smasher, I'm in the frickin' Garbage-icator. This tank literally got the biggest nerf out of all vehicles because of how bad its heat pen is now. It's got like 140 mils of standard pen. And it's heat, so it doesn't get shell normalization. We still have delay, you can see that. Char, you better not be connected to the Brazil server. Alright, well, I do have some support. Yeah, every game I play, maybe it's just because Tier 7, there's more bad players, but, I don't know. There's definitely a delay in these 2 Tier 7 games I've played. Oh, you know what? It's probably that tune. That's probably what it is. That would make more sense. I'm sorry, did you not enjoy that? My bad. My bad, bro. Yo, Hellcat, I know this is crazy, but if you, like, got off my freaking ass, I could shoot somebody! Fricking bozo! Move! God, how hard is it to drive? I know what I should do. I should drive into my teammates. That's gonna help him. That way, when he tries to move, I can screw him over. Oh, thanks, game. Okay. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. Really? 693. That was an HE, by the way. That was an HE. This tank is a 900 alpha high explosive, and it rolled 693. That's pretty impressive, game. That's pretty impressive. Well, sorry, Chara. That one was not my fault. Word is Wargaming is losing the 40k license soon. I think they already have. Well, I hate to tell you, Char, I don't think you did 2,700 damage. I don't use Ultramarine Vindicator. Because I didn't. $3,046. And you did 2,800. In other words, if I didn't hit that shot right there, I would have done less damage than you. But loser. I think 675 is the min roll. It is. And what did I roll on that AMX? So I basically min rolled him. Yeah, that's great. I'm glad I did, because Chara would have probably done more damage than me. Alright, last donation in the BZT70, and then I'm ending off stream. Unless people donate more, then I'll keep going. Why you don't play Watt B with mods? I don't even know what that means. You can clearly tell it's modded. Unless you mean, why am I playing with mods? Guys, English is not hard. And if you don't understand English properly, send it in the chat GPT and have it fix it for you. Because I don't know what the heck I'm reading sometimes. Chances are, this game Chara will do more than me, just because I'm in a BZT70. Chances of me actually having a good game in this tank are about 1 in 2. In other words, I have a 50-50 chance of this game going well or going horrible. Usually, it goes horrible. Do you enjoy the donations that make you to continue, or you want to get off? I mean, right now it's 5:24, so I can play for about 30 more minutes before I have to go. Alright, here we go. I don't have delay, at least in this game. Thank God, having delay in the BZT would have made me want to die. You can see how much more responsive it is when I press the arrow. Oh, good job, Char. I have a Hori, a 4005, yay. Of course. Okay. I should have shot the 4005. He was in the open and I could have, but I didn't think that somebody would be that fucking stupid to drive their 4005 in the direct open. Cool tunnel. Look at it, look at the tunnel. Okay. It's really cool. That's really cool. Thanks for the tunnel, guys. Well, as I said, it's impossible to have an enjoyable game in this tank because no matter what I do, people are gonna go out of their way to tunnel me. Still ruined your game to tunnel me. Like, good job, I guess. Well, as usual, can't have fun in this game, guys. Chara definitely did more than me. I only did 1100 damage. What are we gonna do, Bat Chat? We gonna ignore the Hori right in front of you? Oh, good shot, buddy. Wow, you're really skilled. There goes the Hori, never aiming, snapping at shots, and our Yag's on the other side of the map. That was really frustrating. I don't care that I didn't do a lot of damage. It's just, it really is frustrating, the level of tunnel that the tank receives. It's like, oh my god, it's Droodles in a BZT. I need to do everything in my physical manifestation to go out of my way to tunnel his tank and ruin every fucking experience he has. Oh, I'm in a Hori? Let me just snap him in the hatch, driving over the ridge to tunnel him. Oh, I'm in a 4005? Let me throw 1100 of my health away and do 1200 damage only on the BZT. You get a thumbs down. You get a thumbs down. Like, genuinely. Get a life. I'm so sick of people that do nothing but tunnel because, oh my god, it's Droodles and a BZT. Like, I have zero respect for people like that. I'm sorry, I just do. Because I'm just trying to have fun in this game, and you're doing nothing but throwing your tank away to tunnel me. Congratulations. You did 1200 damage for nothing. You literally did nothing. You contributed nothing to your team. I hate people like that. I'm going to do one more game of the BZT because that was frustrating. But, like, genuinely, it's really frustrating to get games like that. Like, how hard is it to not be a piece of shit, dude? Well, at least you had a decent game, Chara. Yep, Char doing more damage. I mean, it was pretty obvious when I got YOLO'd by their whole team. Players that YOLO should get banned. It's not even that. It's just, it's so frustrating. It's like, wow, Droodles, I'm a fan. And then you go out of your way to tunnel me. Like, imagine that in real life. You're like, wow, I'm a fan. That's why I became a paparazzi and blinded you so that your car crashed and blew up. Like, if you're actually a fan of the channel, or you know who I am and you want to support me as a creator, maybe don't go out of your way to ruin my experience every time you fight me. And the thing is, any other tank, I'm fine. Any other tier 10 I poke, I'm totally fine. But in this tank, it's a BZT-70. It's a piece of shit. And everybody goes out of their way to tunnel you in it. And it's even worse when people know who I am. That's what's really frustrating. Like, any other tank, I'm fine. If I'm in any heavy, even like a 114 SP2, I poke their hull down, nothing pens me. I shoot them back, I'm fine. But in this tank, I reverse it 9 fucking kilometers per hour. I have 0 armor, I have no hit points, I have no DPM. All I have is a gun that hits hard. And it doesn't mean anything when you have to reload for 23.5 seconds after hitting somebody. That's the problem. This tank is literally utter garbage. Already cooked, by the way. Look at that amazing reverse speed. Well, you tried. Good job. Way to go. I have no TD support, so it's just me right now. Oh, great, and there you go. I have a T100 on my flank. Yay. It's really fun. So once again, I get punished for existing. Yeah, it was really fun. That was really, really enjoyable. Alright, we're gonna end the stream off there. Once again, you know, you exist in the BZT. Your fucking tank destroyer goes all the way over to D Hill alongside the 183. You know, because it's challenging sitting and covering your teammates in a tank destroyer now. And instead, we have to drive them over to D Hill and do literally nothing. And, you know, in our light tank, instead of covering the medium flank, what we're going to do is we're going to go as well over to D side and do nothing but throw the game. So congratulations. Congratulations, team. You threw the game. Great job. Let's drive tank destroyers and then not spawn camp in them. The one tank you're supposed to camp in. Oh well. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream. As always, anytime you guys donate for a BZT, I'm going to complain, and it's going to be an unenjoyable experience. If you donate for it as the last tank on stream, it's going to be the least enjoyable games on the stream, and I'm going to rage and maul. Every single time you donate for the BZT, you're going to get this experience. 1 out of like 20 games in the tank, I have a 6K battle. Every other game is a piece of shit where my team falls apart, doesn't support me, and I die. That is going to be the experience you get when donating for the BZT. This is also why I said you're going to have to donate $500 if you want me to play this tank for 10 hours. I will not submit myself to torture playing this piece of shit because people want to see me suffer. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.